Hello everyone and welcome to Easy Gourmet. My name is Matt and I want to show you how to make the ultimate chocolate pudding for Valentine's Day. We're going to make a chocolate fondant. Served in restaurants around the world, this is an iconic chocolate pudding and I want to share the secret of how to make this incredibly simple pudding with you today. Okay, we're going to get straight into this recipe. I have 200 grams of good quality dark chocolate and 200 grams of unsalted butter in here, and I've diced the butter up so it's going to melt easier. We're now going to place that over a gently boiling pan of water and let that melt and combine together. This is called a bain-marie, and we're just going to stand here and keep stirring that from time to time because what you don't want is the chocolate to stick on the bottom. Everything has amalgamated and come together to give a lovely, smooth, silky texture. We're now going to remove that off the heat and let that come to just above ambient temperature, and then we'll do the next stage in making the fondant mix. The next stage with our fondant is to take our 4 eggs and 4 egg yolks, and hopefully you guys are buying free-range eggs. I'm going to add my 100 grams of sugar, caster sugar, that I've sieved, just to get rid of any lumps. And then I'm going to whisk that and combine it so we've got a lovely, light, fluffy, creamy mixture. Okay, so that's light and fluffy now, got lots of air in it, and the sugar's fully dissolved. So we're now going to gently combine this in with that lovely silky chocolate mix. For this stage, adding the eggs to the chocolate, always use a spatula. We don't want to use a whisk at this stage because we're just going to be stirring and folding, and just very slowly just start to pour that egg mix in. Pause from time to time just to allow that to absorb and be totally folded through, and just add a little bit more. You can already see this is going to be rich, incredibly chocolatey and delicious. Final stage, 40 grams of sifted flour, sifted again just to get some air into the flour, but also just to make sure no little lumps of anything are in there. Straight in, and then just turning the bowl and the spatula at the same time, just start to fold that in. We're not making a souffle, we're making a hot chocolate fondant, but what we do want to do is keep the structure of this mix, so don't overwork it. You can see that flour is gradually going in. Wait till you make this, you'll be fighting over who gets the bowl afterwards. And that is ready to be poured into our moulds. Next stage is to line our moulds. We're using something called a Dario mould today. You can do this dish in a ramekin as well if you like. I've basically melted about 30 grams of butter, and I just with a brush give that a thorough grease all the way around, because what the worst thing that could happen is for these to stick when we cook them in the oven. And then a top tip, whenever you make this, is to cut out a little bit of greaseproof paper, and I just put that in the bottom there in the middle. And what that will do is just prevent the mix from sticking and will help us when we turn them out later on. So I'll just finish those and then we'll add the mix to them. Okay, so we have weighed out 130 grams of chocolate fondant mix per portion. That recipe will give you approximately 6 portions. And if you have any mixture left over, it can keep in the fridge for 3 to 4 days. We've preheated our oven to 160 degrees Celsius, and we're going to cook this for 12 minutes. So make sure you set a timer. You do not want to overcook the fondant, and always cook it on a tray or in a pan so that you can lift it easily in and out of the oven. Here we go. We cooked that for 12 minutes at 160 degrees. I'm just going to take that off. you'll see there's a little bit of a wobble in the middle, and that's exactly what we want because we want it runny in the middle. Okay, so with a cloth, just make sure it's not sticking around the edges. Then take your bowl, turn it over, moment of truth. We're good. Just going to make sure that paper's not there. Like so. Now you can serve this with ice cream, clotted cream. I like to serve it with a little bit of creme fraiche, just because it's quite acidic and it just complements the sweetness of the chocolate in the fondant. I don't think this is going to last long. It smells fantastic. It is fantastic. It's delicious, and I really do recommend you eat it with creme fraiche just to balance out the sweetness. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Easy Gourmet. We really do appreciate it. Please do give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, or if you would like more content like this, please subscribe to our channel, and we will see you very soon, I hope. Take care. Bye.